Hello, everybody, and welcome back. To anybody new, thank you for stopping by. I love to see you around these parts. Now, as I'm sure you can tell, I'm a little under the weather. But if you could just bear with me, this will be a short review, a short, unscripted little review. Now, I saw Sinners a few days ago now, but I haven't really had the opportunity to record my thoughts on it. So, I'm going to do that now. As I mentioned, no spoilers, so this is going to be very brief. The acting, let's just get that out of the way. Amazing. Amazing acting. I can't think of a single performance that was notably bad. Um, I can't even think of a single performance that was just kind of meh. They were just all varying levels of good in my opinion. Um so the acting was good. The cinematography also pretty good. There are a few scenes especially that are just mwah, oh, chef's kiss. Um and working alongside the cinematography is the soundtrack of this music or of this movie. This movie's music is also stellar. I cannot express that enough. I would say if you're a fan of music, like original soundtracks and whatnot, um, creative use of instruments, because obviously um, this is set in the early 1900s. I missed the first 5 minutes, so um, I do not know. I don't know exactly what year it's set, but I'm going to assume after the First World War, considering some of the dialogue in the film. But if you are into creative soundtracks, this one is for you. I really loved how they blended certain styles of music that are more modern with the blues music that is predominantly featured in the film, and that era of music is kind of where like that kind of music is what I dig. I dig blues, jazz, big band, just stuff from that era. So I especially enjoyed myself with this one. Um, so soundtrack's good, acting's good, cinematography is good. I think everybody like the chemistry between all the characters is fantastic. Everybody plays off of each other very well. The main villain is fun, very fun. I'd say the whole movie is just it's very energetic. You gotta. I feel like I had a smile on my face most of the film. Now, jump scares. This is obviously a slightly spooky movie. I've heard some people complain about jump scares. Personally, I only think there were like two or three, and like, okay, it was really light on the jump scares for a movie like this. um, so you don't like if you're adverse to jump scares, don't worry. Now that's not to say that there isn't any tension, because there is tension, and I think it's handled quite well. I think that when the movie is trying to build tension, like the height of the tension is good, and really again only three jump scares, three two jump scares. Um, characters were all very compelling. I think there were some characters that didn't maybe get enough development, but it's whatever. The movie is only like 2 hours long, and there are a lot of characters. So the fact that not everybody got like a full developed um, story is fine. The main characters, the main like three, four characters, got more than enough. Um, What else was I gonna say? See, this is the problem with doing it unscripted. The action, right? The action. Okay, so the action is good. It's good for the most part. There are some scenes that are like, well, they're whatever. But most of the action is really well done. You got some badass scenes in there, a whole bunch of them actually. The only thing that I would say is holding it back is some of the effects are just okay. Some of the effects are just okay, which isn't the biggest sin in this film. Isn't the biggest sin against the film. It's just something you're gonna run into. Not everything can be on the mark every single time. So, something had to maybe lag a little bit behind. And in this case, it would be some of the effects. Some of the effects are absolutely amazing. There is a scene in the film. I think there's a little bit of it in the trailer, but mwah, it's my favorite scene in the whole movie. I feel like it'll probably be a lot of people's favorite scene in the whole movie. I'm not gonna really go into it because if you know the scene I'm talking about, you know the scene I'm talking about. Centered around this whole musical piece. I know I said I wouldn't go into it, but that's all I'm gonna say. Fantastic scene. I like the way that the villain was built up. They chose a dude who could play a very unsettling yet awkwardly charismatic dude, and I think that works really well with where the movie goes. I think okay. So certain people are going to take a different thing away from this movie, but um, I personally read the vampires as an allegory for cultural assimilation, which I think was done well. Again, people are going to take different things from it. That was my read on it. Feel free to comment yours. If you've already seen the movie, feel free to comment your interpretation down below. I would love to hear it. I think that's pretty much it. Sorry if this was a little rambly, but that's what you get when I'm unscripted and sick. So, my final thoughts, I guess, would be like if I were to give this a score, I'd say like a 92 out of 100. Maybe like a 90, 92, 93. Let's say 93. 93 out of 100 for this movie. Really well done. Enjoyed it quite a bit. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whenever you're watching this. And I hope to see you when I'm feeling a little bit better.